See, there's the archivist. Oh, what voice did I use for him? It was... Top of the evening to you. Ugh. Like, I'm just stuck on Kermit the Frog. I can't go anywhere. Welcome to my tavern. Oh, what do my magical eyes see? New faces and new acquaintances. It wasn't it. What was the voice I used for him? With whom do I have the pleasure today? No way. I've even lost my grandma voice. All has become Kermit the Frog. No way, a speaking skeleton. No way, a speaking skeleton. Haven't seen one of those in a long while. Now let's see. No way. That can't be right. Oof. I'm losing my mind. Hello there. Incredibly rude of me to leave out introductions. My name is Scully. And he's so polite as well. You can call me Una, Mr. Scully. And that over there is my friend Jade. Alright, we're back. Ah, fellow Maida. But with more skin left. Which isn't immensely difficult, I suppose. Glad to make your acquaintance, Una, and her friend Jade. Jade, that's a beautiful necklace you have there. Something about it looks really familiar. Don't you think, Scully? I have no clue what you're talking about. It does remind me of Scully in a way. When was the last time you were digging around in graves? Never. I think your senses might be deteriorating with age. Just like your ability to win while cheating. Ah, don't get smart with me now. Oh, Asteria's worst beast tamer. Oh, the wonders of friendship. You two seem to get along so well. Oh, absolutely. I think we should be going now. I still have work to do. What a coincidence. I happen to want to say the exact same thing. But wouldn't it be rude of us to leave that distinguished gentleman all by himself? I think one of us should definitely stay a little longer. Isn't it cool that both of you have bones made of shimmery gemstones? Wait, his bones are gems? Can I zoom in? I don't think I can. That is true. I haven't seen another Maida since I woke up. So anywhere between 2 weeks and 2 centuries ago. So like when he was alive, did he have his entire skeleton replaced with gems? Because that sounds rough. I'll be real. See, it's a match already. Would be a shame if you two... Yeah, oh my god. See, it's a match already. Would it be a shame if you two were to become friends? Huh? Anyways, see ya. That was quick. Indeed. I guess a woman at her age knows what she wants. That's this guy. Good mythical morning. It's well past sunset, Hex. That might be true, but it's still morning somewhere, I know. You got it. But today, I'm not here to talk with you about primordial magic. Today, we're going to celebrate my sister. Oh. Greetings, everyone. Come on in. Pleased to meet you. My name is Scully. Jade. You can call me Hex, and this is Grace, my little sister. Yes, I know she's taller than me, and you can keep it to yourselves. We're here to celebrate, not to roast, though some fire might be fun. No fireballs inside, Hexagon. You insist. Fireless party it is, then. My bones are aching for a party. I haven't attended one in what feels like an eternity. What's the occasion? My wonderfully talented sister successfully defended her wizard doctoral thesis just today. She can now call herself an actual full-blown Selenite witch. It's not that special, honestly. I beg to differ. That's a majorly big deal. Congrats. I must congratulate you as well. Quite an outstanding achievement indeed. You're very sweet. Thank you. I have to agree with everyone. You should be proud of yourself. How about a drink on the house to celebrate your graduation? X already told me you're a real magical connoisseur. I'd love to taste one of your creations, Innkeeper. But I don't know what to pick. Could you recommend something to me? Of course. How about a drink for your wits? Your brain must be tired after debating your professors all day. That sounds lovely. My brain could use a little pick-me-up. Coming right up. Alright, what we got for brain juice? We got Peak Sunrise. Yeah, that's the one. Boop. Let's see. I'll mash up some crystal meth in there. There you go. Amphetamines. My, this is delightful. See? Told you they definitely know their craft. They definitely knows their craft, is what he said. It broke my brain for a second. Say, Innkeeper, do you have a PhD in mixology by any chance? Last time I checked, no. But I do have a lot of experience. Took me a while to get the hang of it. I can tell. Your drinks are really tasty. I could easily go for another round of debating right now. Is anyone else up for a drink? Nah, not yet. I'm still energized from earlier. Scully, Hex, what about you two? I'm good. I don't want to steal the show today. I would love a refreshment for these old bones, actually. Perhaps something that'll bring back the charm of the old days. At your service. Alright, let's see. What's the most charming drink? We got the Thousand Winds and Sunny Breeze. I'm gonna go with this one. Like, he doesn't ask for defense, but you know, defense is pretty good when all you have left is bones. Oh wait, need to mash some drugs in here. Boop. There we go. Here you go, a drink for the charming gentleman. Oh, what a lovely taste. It warms my bones inside and out. Should I be worried? Maybe it's an undead thing. Well, practically, it would be possible for a magical drink to warm one's bones. You just need you and your wild dreams, Hexy. Maybe leave those experiments to someone with an actual laboratory for once. Oh, all that talking about studying in degrees brings back so many old memories. I was also a scholar once. I spent my life as an archivist at the Gaian Everbloom Archives, to be precise. Before my, well, supposedly eternal slumber. I've read about the old archivists, but I've never had a chance to talk with one. Well, obviously, they're all dead. All of them? Yeah. The archives were destroyed decades ago. They're mostly a myth now. Oh, that's quite sad. A lot of knowledge must have gone with them. I guess so. If you wouldn't mind, Scully, I'd love to hear more about them. Maybe we can revive some of that old knowledge.
It would be my pleasure, but sadly, cannot remember much of my research. All those years below ground without sunlight don't seem to be good for my memory. It's been a few centuries since I've been alive, so I'm not even sure where one would find the archives nowadays. Or the ruins, rather.
Keep learning more things. Do you remember the environment surrounding them? Maybe that could help.
A little, I believe. I might have even woken up close by. My early memories as a skeleton are quite hazy. During my lifetime, the archives were located deep underground. Gaia's lively blessings were juxtaposed with a hostile and lifeless mountain range. They were surrounded by nothing but rocks, boulders as sharp as talons and fangs. Even if you made it out of the mountains, you'd be greeted by either dry steeps or a poisonous lake. The liquid in that lake could singe the meat right off your bones. I knew someone who fell into that lake once, and I remember it as if it were yesterday.
Well, that sounds like not the best place to build an important archive stronghold. I wouldn't necessarily agree. They say books and scrolls of the Maiden archives contain all the mysteries of our world and the realm that surrounds us. Of course you'd have to protect that knowledge. It would be a shame if someone... Anyways, I think I know the place Scully's talking about. Oh? Sounds like the Gravel Mac. Sharp rocks next to a poisonous lake. There's no way a location like that exists twice, on this plane at least. Or at least I would have heard of it.
I wouldn't recommend going there. I bet it's exceptionally dusty after all these years.
Think about those hidden treasures, knowledge left untouched for millennia. Sounds a little too ambitious, even for you. Fine. Your delicate wizard sensibilities wouldn't last a day in Gravel Mac anyway. Oh, and you would? Who can say? Anyway, I gotta go now. Shared enough secrets of the trade today. Look at me learning about people. Ooh, but I've got enough for the green quest now. Thank you for your reluctant service.
What a lovely young lady. You would have made a great archivist.
And a grumpy one. I'm sure she just had a long day. As have I, honestly. I'm very tired. I'm absolutely sure of that. You should be proud of yourself nonetheless. You seem like the kind of person to downplay your achievements.
And getting your PhD isn't something small or insignificant.
It's nothing really. Spent a lot of time researching. Defending my thesis was a mere formality. Scully and my point still stands. And I'm sure your brother would agree with us. Absolutely. You're all very kind. I really appreciate it. How about we call it a day? It's getting late.
A splendid idea. I would expect from a witch like you.
Seems fair. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, innkeeper. I will, theoretically. Let's see. The Maiden Archives once held infinite knowledge of the cosmos. The guy in Everbloom could hide answers no one is quite ready for. The fabled Everbloom archives are located deep within the Gravel Mac, a lifeless, dangerous mountain range. Deep within the Gravelmack hide lost treasures and terrifying bleak stalkers, though the verdict is still out on their cuteness level. Bloop. There we go. Raiders of the Lost Archives is the quest. Lost Maid and Everbloom archives are said to offer infinite knowledge to anyone with unanswered questions. Their ruins lie deep within the Gravelmack, dangerous and lifeless mountain range that even seasoned adventurers try to avoid. If that was enough, the mountains are also said to be haunted by nightmarish bleak stalkers. Let's just hope they don't find the abandoned archives cozy and inviting. Neat. Still Act 2, Chapter 11. Trouble in Paradise.
Good morning.
Yeah, he has the same voice as Scully, and I'm sorry about that. Good morning, Clay. Did you sleep well?
I did.
It took ages for you to fall asleep.
I was too excited thinking about our adventure. But I slept really well.
Happy to hear that, Tia. Did you sleep?
She passed out right after she had some soup.
I hoped that Lady Cassiopeia would send me signs of my divine mission in my dreams. Did she? I don't remember. Sounds like you slept well then.
Anyhow,
I see you had time to prepare a quest. Wonderful, let's get started. Let's take this one step at a time. Clay, I was looking forward to some soup.
Then I hope you like lentils. I left some with your purple friend and told him to keep an eye on it.
My purple friend? Well, I hope Andu enjoyed that soup. Thank you for feeding my familiar, Clay.
Of course.
Did you two enjoy your soup?
Very much.
Clay is quite the talented chef, even though eating it did make me feel very tired.
And Tia is a very good cooking companion. It took a while to make, so we had lots of time to talk. It was nice.
What did you two talk about? Friendship bracelets, I hope?
Not quite. Many things. I thought it would be fun to make her niece one of those little dolls my granny taught me to make. The ones with little flower dresses and mini hexes. I don't have any siblings or cousins, but Tia said she's going to make little star lamps for my parents' garden.
Is that so?
He offered to cook for my family, and I can't offer to cook for his. My cooking skills are unimportant to my destiny. But I thought if I were to visit, it would be appropriate to bring some sort of thank you gift. And who wouldn't want some stars in their garden, especially now?
That sounds lovely. Have you ever visited the Highlands before?
No, not this far. Though I've always wanted to. Our snow dragon building competitions are famous.
I've never heard of those.
Oh.
But they do sound intriguing.
When I was young, one of my favorite stories the Elysian told me was that of the ever-burning flame. It is said to have been a gift from Leviathan to the first mortals, along with the bestowed power of the elemental manipulation upon his chosen.
Man, I really want to get into snow sculptures. I've moved into the deep south in the bayou, so I don't see snow much anymore. But back when I lived in the frozen mountains, I wish I spent more time honing the craft, just in case it ever came up. I vaguely recall there being another version where one of his guardians stole the flame from him instead. Blasphemous hearsay is all that is. We should be thankful for the gifts he has given us. I've always wanted to pay my respects to the flame, and it just so happens to still be burning in an ancient temple in the Highlands, keeping the hope of Asteria alive for eternity. So I'm looking forward to seeing it in person sooner rather than later, with a local guide no less.
I've never visited it before either, but once I went to see the Autumn Glow Festival in Varika. You can see the temple from there.
What did I learn? Just more about the world. It's big. Oh hey, a quest. The Autumn Glow Festival, what's that about? I'm sure he can tell you all about it another time. Please, let's get back to the quest. You're right. Let's continue. Now, the quest. Of course. So I'm assuming you're going together. Unfortunately, I was going to go alone, but Clay insisted on coming along. Why is that unfortunate? It's a very dangerous quest, and he is not practiced in the ways of a divine warrior. Could you imagine if he tried to befriend some bleak stalkers? That'd make for a fun story, I think. But if you really want to do this alone, you could just go by yourself.
Who would make her soup then?
Exactly. That makes sense.
Plus, I need to meet those bleak stalkers. I've never seen any before, and I can't wait to find out what they like to eat.
You. They like to eat you.
Only if they're hungry.
Could you at least try to be reasonable?
I am. Local creatures can be very helpful. I know they can be dangerous too, of course. It's important to have your guard up so you can defend yourself if they're scared. Generally, if you approach anything non-violently, they'll like you more. Maybe the innkeeper can give us some charisma too, so we can convince them to help us out.
I could offer you some honey flowers as well. They can be very inspiring, even to bleak stalkers. I think so, at least. I've never tested that one out, actually.
We could test it for you.
Nonsense. We need to head into this knowing we'll have to fight our way through. And hey, bleak stalkers doesn't exactly inspire confidence in their hospitality. Not to mention, there could very well be many more dangerous monsters roaming in the abandoned Everbloom. We need to refresh our strength and hope that our divine will... What am I even saying? None of those were the words there. We need to refresh our strength and hope that our mortal weapons will be enough to damage them. If that's the concern, I could offer you some citrine. It's infused with divine properties that'll bless your weapon strikes. With a little help from the dragons, no creature would be able to withstand you, no matter how bleak. Citrine could only be found within the Forbidden Valley. How would you have managed to access to that? Oh, you know.
No, I don't.
Anyway, I think most of your strategies could work. Strength and citrine will let you fight your way through any danger in no time, but the right mix of defense, charisma, and honey flowers might offer a more conventional solution.
Can you help us decide? I don't want to argue.
Sure. Defense and charisma. Because it seems the trend in this game. And what else do I need in there? Infuse it with inspiration. Which is... Which one of you is inspiring? Oh, either honeyflower or thunder sage. Neat. Looks like honeyflower is the way to go. Bloop. happens if I pour a little more of this in? Still 1,000 wins. That's not the right drink. Lies. It is definitely the right drink. Here. How about now? It's not the right drink. Has to be the recipe that fits. Here. Get that out of there. Alright. So, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand why this one's grayed out. But maybe that's the problem. You want defense and charisma. Really does sound like 1,000 wins. I really think I just bugged it out by trying to be weird with it. It's not the right drink. Oh, poor Handu can't handle everything. Get crunk, Handu. That is the right drink. I swear to God, I think I found a bug. What if... I've got like nothing else that helps. Oh! Shoot, never mind, I'm dumb. Defense with a little bit of charisma. That is the wrong drink. I think I went with, what, charisma with a little bit of defense? Which would be... Would it be the first snow? Let's give this a shot. Sorry I broke you, Andu. First snow. There we go. I would love to hear the story about how you befriending these bleak stalkers, or at the very least, how their teeth were no match against your armor or your pecs. So the reason I went with this drink was because whenever I have a choice, it feels like going for like the diplomatic option has been the best one. Like, never once has like fighting seemed to be like the best solution. I tried it once and Carolyn came back super sad because she killed something. Plus, this worked well for you last time, Tia. Let's hope I'll be lucky again. Fine, I trust your judgment, innkeeper. Good, you should.
Thank you for all your help, innkeeper, but we should get going now.
Indeed. Wait, why are you in such a hurry?
Yesterday I met Fable at a farmer's market and they helped me pick out the right vegetables for soup. And then they invited me to their barbecue on the 31st of Cassiopeia. We need to make it back in time for that.
You can always leave early if it takes too long.
And what about you?
What about me?
You're also coming.
I have to work.
You also have to eat.
Saving the world is bound to make you hungry. And you might even have fun, who knows? I will consider it. Let's hurry then.
Let's. Innkeeper, can you let Fable know we'll be back in time?
Of course. I'll let them know as soon as they grace my tavern with their presence again.
Oh yeah, Grace should know too. I think she's bringing her famous fortune nuggets.
I'll tell her as well. I wish you a successful quest.
It shall be so.
Did he meet Grace?
See you soon.
I think he spent like 5 minutes in this town and knows everybody now.